dear professional colleagues, today as I am here addressing you all as the 72nd President of ICAI, I am filled with a sense of gratitude and happiness in my heart. But at the same time, I am also overwhelmed by the high degree of responsibility that this position holds. At this point in time, I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate the new Vice President of ICAI, C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda. Being in the position of the President of this coveted institute, I am deeply honored to address the people of our fraternity. Colleagues, today, as you all know, India is on the monumental trajectory of growth. India, which accounted for only 3% of the world's GDP at the time of independence, had grown to become $3.75 trillion economy and the fifth largest in the world. And in this growth story, CAs have played an integral role. Established in 1949, just 2 years after the independence of India, ICAI is the result of the foresightedness or the vision that our forefathers saw. And as it is rightly said, that the action without vision is merely a dream. We also have charted a vision for the next year, Drishti, which even though it is one word, encompasses a whole vision for an inclusive and all-round development where each letter of the word signifies as D, which stands for digitalization, is reflective of the wave of digitalization ushering in the country and so in the institute. To be a digitally empowered institution, we have come up with a new committee which is called AI in ICAI, which aims to explore new avenue in this new and emerging area. R, which stands for research, is reflective of our inclination to foster research activity, and for the forthcoming year, we will be committed to exploring the correlation between increased GDP and improved tax payments, aiming to unveil insights and improving tax compliances. I, which stands for integrity, is the foundation of our profession, and to achieve the same, we have, as you all know, have come up with a concept of UDI, Unique Document Identification Number, which has recently crossed the mark of 6 crore. S, which stands for skill building, is the cause for which the institute has always been dedicated. And in this regard, 9 more Centers of Excellence have been identified in addition to 2 existing Centers of Excellence ICAI has. H, which means hand-holding, is also our institute's prerogative. Today, with a membership base of 4 lakh, if each CA would adopt students, around 4 lakh students would be adopted on the idea of each one, teach one. T, which stands for transparency, has been always our prime motive. Finally comes I, which stands for independence, and to achieve the same, we have come up with a revised code of ethics. Now that we have a clear vision, it is time to put it into practice through our actions. At this point, I am happy to share the events that have occurred this past month. The most significant one was the 74th annual function, which was held on February 8, 2024. The chief guest, Sri Om Birla, the Honorable Speaker of Lok Sabha, addressed the ceremony and declared that CAs would play a significant role in realizing the goal of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Further, the interim budget was passed for financial year 24-25, wherein the government has extended the iconic slogan of Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan to Jai Anusandhan, signifying a commitment to innovation and development. Further, I and C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda, Vice President, met Sri Dr. Manoj Govind, Secretary MCA, and other joint secretary in MCA on 14th of Feb, wherein discussions were held regarding role of ICAI and its member in various initiatives of ministries. We also met Sri Girish Chand Murmu, Honorable Comptroller and Auditor General of India on 15th of Feb, and other senior officials, and discussed partnering with the Office of CNAG for the various initiatives towards enhanced contribution in nation building. Dear colleague, ICAI, as the largest accounting body in the world, is working consistently to augment the economic reporting system. In this regard, the institute has come up with a revised SA 800, 805, 810, which will be applicable to the audits and engagement for the financial year beginning on or after 1st of April 2024. Colleague, now this March 2024 issue of the journal The Chartered Accountant endeavors to realize the shared vision of an economically resilient Viksit Bharat as it strides towards 2024 to 2049. This is the golden era of our profession. Additionally, the journal touches upon crucial domains such as taxation, banking, technology, audit, accounting standard, and have some insightful articles such as digital evolution, charting the future of chartered accountancy in the age of technology, green finance, the emerging future, transforming India into a developed economy, and many more such topics. Colleague, as the institute has covered a journey of 75 years, the next 25 years, I would like to see that our institute play a vital role in pioneering innovation and fostering excellence. We have a glorious past and very inspiring future. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI.